Welcome back to How to Hack Your Magic with the Wizard and more Arcane Assembly. Previously I showed off the beginning of the game a little bit and the stuff you can do, and as you can tell, I've been up to some shenanigans. I managed to make a shotgun, and not just happy with making a shotgun, I also decided to put an orbital on the main shotgun bolt and, you know, just make an orbital in the middle. I tried to make orbitals on the other ones too, but they'll fire off after the first orbital goes off, so I don't know if that's very useful. But all I did was I just spawned extra orbs, and then I just put a plus and minus modifier on the orbs. So they're shooting off at a 10-degree angle up and down from where my mouse is pointing. That's all I needed to do. But I heard of a few things. Like I got this spell here. This is also a shotgun spell. Except I did it a little bit differently. It does basically the same thing. It basically does the same thing. That was kind of like experimental, but I want to try repeat and do that like 5 times. I want to see if this becomes an automatic shotgun. Yes, actually! It's a burst fire automatic shotgun. Changed the name to Burst Shotgun. They got like a new... That kind of looks shotgun-y. That kind of looks even though that's supposed to be a sword. That's really the only one that fits at the moment. I'll go with that. Burst Shotgun. But I have another theory that somebody posted on the Steam guides. What if we make repeat a decimal? Make it repeat 0.5 times. Why does it say 0 mana now? 75 mana. 0 mana. What? Well, it doesn't do the automatic shotgun, but Houston, we have hacked. I've hacked magic. I'll put that back to 5 because that's broken, but just because I can make something more broken. Hold on a sec. Let's just do like 0.1 repeat. And end the repeat down here. It's gonna shoot all of this for 0 mana. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm overpowered. Oh no. Oh no! This is bad! This is bad! I've broken the game already! Let's go kill something with it. I think if I fell anywhere else on that particular floor, I would have just died, or at least taken some HP damage. Show me something to shoot with this overpowered thing. Oh, I forget. Do I have... Yeah, I have an innate double jump. This is a Metroidvania. Actually, I don't really think it's a Metroidvania. No, it's a little bit Metroidvania-y. We'll see that a lot later. I like Rita's Metroidvania-y. I have to keep an eye on my my mic and aux, because the last time, as you remember, I accidentally muted myself. I don't see any enemies around here, which makes me suspicious. There's platforming segments and there's enemy battle segments. And this game could get brutal when it wants to be. Oh, hey, things to kill! With my unlimited mana shot. Oh, flower is danger. Flower is no longer danger. Because this thing is broken. Wizards hate him! Find one mage's secret to unlimited mana. What happened to all the challenge? Where'd it go? I'm gonna have to, like, not use this cursed... This is cursed. I feel like using the decimal point repeat is like drinking unicorn blood. Just don't do it, man. Don't do it. Unlocked multiply speed. Oh, I can make my bolts faster. Or slower. Let's try that on my broken build here. Multiply speed. Oh wait, this is my burst shotgun. Orbit slug is my broken one. Alright. You can make things faster or slower. You know what, let's take... How do we take a look at the entry? Throw after multiply. So it's spawning an orb, it's throwing an orb, then it's multiplying the speed and throwing it again. You can throw an orb, wait, stop the orb, and then throw it again. Oh, I see. The orb will fly out a little bit, stop, and then fly again. That's what that build right there is saying. Which, multiply speed basically just judges how far something's going to fly. Like, maybe... Why does it say no? Oh, missing argument. Okay. Tom. You know what? I should make a copy of this if I'm going to do this. But I can always remove it later. Alright, I'm just gonna... Tom, Dick, and Harry are gonna have multiply speeds of 1.5. I am super original with my orb names. They're all gonna be enchant, and they'll spawn Toms and Tammies. Yeah, Tom will have Tammies around it. That makes it faster, but also then the orbit doesn't have enough time to orbit, as you can tell. So how about we make it like... I should not use my numpad when I'm doing this. I should use the top rows instead. Just in case I hit the 3 and mute myself. Okay, now it's 0.6 speed for everything. It makes it a little bit slower. Gives it a little bit more time to form its orbit. How about we try... I almost hit it. I almost hit the 3, because that's exactly what I wanted to bring them down to, is a 3. Okay. Oh, and with the unlimited mana! With the unlimited mana! Oh no! I've made this worse. I've made this worse. Why did I make this worse? I am concerned for this game. I'm concerned for all the challenge that might have been left in it. I feel like that's something that the developer should fix, even though this game is at least a year old by this point. So even they haven't realized. They haven't realized either that or their engine does not allow them to fix it. And we just, we're just... Everyone's going to abuse the cursed. The cursed power. What is going on? Oh, okay. Open. Need key. There's a thing over there. We're gonna have to keep that in mind. That particular area right there has got something in it. We can't go up just yet. We'll be stopped eventually, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna head over to here. Alright, I'm here now. And it spent no mana. Yeah, that's just a wall of destruction now. That's just an impossible wall of destruction. You're not getting through that. There's absolutely nothing these enemies can do about it, because the orbitals do not explode when they hit an enemy. The orbitals have piercing on them. The only thing they could do is kill the parent orb with their bodies. Stop hitting me with your slow. I will hit you with my wall of bullets. You know what? Wall of bullets. Is there like a wall? There's a wall, kinda. There's a lot of sword things in the game, but I don't think there's actually any sword. I'll just keep that. Or, that. Wall of bullets. I cast Wall of Bullets! It costs no spell slots. It's just a cantrip. Yes, I think it's fair, DM. I'm allowed to have it. Because I hacked magic. I'm a coding sorcerer. I'm suspicious about the down. But I think we could always come back to that a little bit later and see what's there. Developers sure like this platforming challenges. Or their platforming challenges. What's the potion button again? It's not shift. It's not Q and E. That's how long it's been since I played this last. Heal is left control. I guess I can't heal if I'm at full health. Web. How do I shoot web? I need to find out how to shoot web. Probably some kind of fire spell. Hello. This looks like a boss arena. Who wants to die immediately to my bullets? Iraq the Black. Okay, goodbye to like a quarter of your health already. Get back here. I'm sorry, were you supposed to be a boss? This is gonna be so... This is cursed. I shouldn't be using this spell. Unlocked aspect sharp. We got sharp wall of bullets now. I guess we should call it wall of swords. Because sharp is just better than enchant in pretty much every way. It's slashing damage over enchant damage. It does a little bit more damage. I'll leave those as enchant, so it's not ridiculously broken. Sharp can also pierce webs. So we're firing 3 sharp bullets surrounded by enchant and regular... A little help here. If my bolts can reach. Good thing it doesn't harm humans. Thanks so much. Meet me in the town. Maybe I can help you out. Alright, see you later. I just realized my cursor isn't appearing on the screen. By the cursor, I mean the crosshair I'm using to aim with. There we go. We got a teleport. But I kind of want to see what's going on the down over here. Or what's going on the up here? Unless it's the way to the teleporter. Oh, okay. I was supposed to go this way. Open! I said open! Okay, I'll travel on that in a hot second. Shortcut found. Maybe I should make the orbitals sharp and make the parent orb in enchant. Then it'll really be a wall of swords. So those are sharp now, but Tom is enchant. And everything else is sharp. That's a wall of swords now. I wonder who did the music. I guess we'll find out in the credits. Because, unless it's like stock music they found somewhere. Because it kind of sounds like that, too. Beware of my bullets! Just don't come at the wall of bullets. How about? Just don't do it. They do 7 damage instead of 5. Okay, there's the down. I wonder what they're doing down here. Is it web-based? Can I hit it with my sharp? Oh, I could hit that with my sharp. 1 eth crystal. I remember eth runes from Diablo 2. That also needs a key. Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction. That's probably the best Diablo that has ever made. Baal was so smug. It made you very happy to see him die, and then you farm him for loot. Because everybody was doing the Baal runs. Druid was like my favorite class in Diablo 2. And it didn't come back until Diablo 4, but they're kind of a husk of their former self. Because my Druid was able to not only transform into a wolf, but he could summon wolves, and he could also summon, like, fissures of fire around himself as a wolf. You're just the jack of all trades. Leshleep Village. That's the teleport house. I don't have artifacts yet. But Alchemist told us to meet him here. Where could he be? Thanks so much for your help back there. I'm an alchemist. I can help you upgrade your health flask. I can't do any upgrades without these crystals. I happen to have a few on me, but you'll have to find the rest. Oh, thank you. 2 V shards. So... okay, eth crystals are for flask values, and V crystals are for more flasks in general. So they just kind of consolidated the whole Elden Ring thing with the flask counts and the flask amounts. Speaking of, do I really need a mana potion? If I'm going to be using this, do I really need a mana potion? I get a bit of vitality. I can't even afford those now. This is dangerously cheesy. I don't know. If it makes things too easy, I don't know. Maybe once we get to the next spell groupings, the next spell modifiers, I'll not use that anymore. Because then your spells could start getting powerful on their own without needing the mana. Of course, I'll have to farm some gold to get the mana back because I just spent it all on vitality. A shield! I can't get through to it with my wall of bullets. What's it protecting? Is it more shards? You can go through here. To a sudden change! Welcome to the Whispering Peaks. This is when the game starts getting a little bit more difficult. The Wastelands is when it gets really bad. Oh boy, the Wastelands is fun. Ghosts explode into bullets. You can see them. There's the red bullets. Look, I'll just use this, because it actually uses my mana. I can fire them both at the same time, too. I just have to hit both keys. Bat! I'll break out the automatic shotgun for any bat. Because bats are bat news. And you don't want bat news. It's usually... it's not in written text, obviously, because they can't really see it all that well. That's a minor relic. We could sell that for some money. I haven't found any other use for them in the game besides that. I want to go this way. There might be a modifier. You can kind of cheat on the platforming sections if you know where the exit is on a particular map. I've done it a few times. You can just, like, drop down and ignore the entire puzzle. Alright, those guys right there probably should be hit with my unlimited ammo. Because they're kind of hard to hit with other spells. So I might as well just throw as many things as I can at them. Up or down? Up or down? If I go up first, then down will be easy. Oh! Well, that's what I just said about this game starting to get difficult. And sometimes it doesn't give you back your double jump right away. I finally fell! Yes, you could jump too high and hit the things above you, too. I like the little squish animation on the mage girl when she jumps and lands. There's a little bit of a stretch and squash going on here. Oh! I was too busy looking at her and not at the things that are trying to kill me. No. I don't know what you are, but I wanted to destroy you with my wall of bullets. I mean swords. Bladed bullets. Anybody else want to mess with my platforming? A dummy usually means there's going to be a gameplay change for me to test things on. So there could be a new modifier in my future, or in this area? Uh-oh, no mana. Oh no! Spikes are instant go back to where you came from. It does not care. You cannot tank the spikes, no matter how much unlimited mana you have. Well, there's a rest point here. That just looped around. I want to go back down to here. Alright, let's see what's going on in this direction. I guess there's more Metroidvania than I thought in this game. Because I had to do a little bit of backtracking. It has to be on the down. It must be down here. New modifier? I see an anvil. Anvils aren't important to me. I only craft magic. That's another Eth crystal. It wasn't very well protected either. It was just kind of hanging out there. Alright, I'm going to head back to this chair and check out what's going on up here. Problem. I'm right here. I can't go up this way. But if I go here, I could come around and I think I could go down on top of that. Alright, I'm back. Yes, I had to do those platforming challenges several times over, which is why I cut them out. I should put handicaps on this unlimited mana. If it's going to be a cantrip, it should have some kind of downside. I think the current downside is it's slow, so I can't really hit faraway enemies with it. I think it should be a proper shotgun. Well, you know what? Proper shotguns, they reach pretty far. Even the buckshot ones. Right here. Aha! A V shard. Or a Vis shard? I'm gonna say V. And we got a teleport right over here. So that way I could go back to town. You know what? I'll do that. Even though I do want to find one more modifier before I call it a day. I'll buy 3 and 2. You know, just for when I want to use my this spell instead of this spell. Goodness gracious, Dev, why do you let us have this power? I mean, you're letting us have this power. You know what? Since we have a teleport here, we'll explore that area over there later. Because then I could just come back to it. It's probably another shard. Because I feel like this is the proper way to go. I mean, look, there's a boss room here, and I see a bat. Damn it, you don't have a hitbox yet. Have a hitbox. I can't regen mana while I'm casting my unlimited cantrip of death. Power word kill as a cantrip. Nixius the Winged Terror. You know what? It's a great thing I have this broken spell. Just get on in there. Get on into blades. Let's have it out. Bat! You've been a bat boy! Get shredded, loser! This is wrong! This is incorrect! I have gone too far in a few places. Aspect Ignite. Wow, we got all the aspects already. This is now Wall of Flames. With a little bit of sharp in there. This will be sharp now. Everything else is Ignite. Which does a little bit less damage than sharp, but it sets people on fire. And I'll also make my shotgun made out of fire, too. First shotgun will now be a burst flamethrower. Well, not quite. There's the burst flamethrower. There's the wall of fire. The wall of flames. Nice little fire burst effect, too, on the orbit. But as you can tell, the enemies are getting a little bit more menacing. They're firing bullets at me. How dare they? But now I have fire. So even if I graze them a little bit, they're likely going to just burn to death. I hear something. Yep, now they're just going to die to dot damage. As if the sharp bullets weren't enough for them, now I have piercing flame bullets. On a cantrip. I did find another modifier. I was hoping it was some different modifier, but that must be a little bit later. And then we could stop using a shotgun for a while, and we could upgrade to something else. And I could show you how the export works. Because most of the spells that I have available for export, they require some modifiers I don't have yet. So they wouldn't work. Let's hop in this direction. I'll go until I find another bench. I found another bench. I'm okay with setting bats on fire. And that is bat-like. That's how much my flask heals for right now. It's like 40 damage. That's it. I need to find more upgrades for the flask come out. I mean, I could get more flasks. Man, this is a big area. This is a real big area. I have a feeling that if I go off to the right, I'm going to circle over this way. So next time on Arcane Assembly. I have already broken the game. And we're only about halfway through, and we haven't even seen some of the better modifiers yet. Good night, folks.